Welcome back to the council. I have to admit this game is really sucking me in. And we are continuing our search in the tower room. There should be some hints from our mother. And in the last episode we checked out this painting. Now we got another room here. Oh, and probably a coin.
A pound.
Okay, let's open the door.
The door appears to be locked on the other side.
Open. Oh.
I think I heard something fall to the ground. A metallic sound, like a key falling to the floor.
Oh, we can use the magnetic disc, maybe, that we found.
We'll see if it works.
It does. There we go.
It's open.
Okay, we got no other clue yet. Except for something with the sword. He has a sword. He's the only one with a sword, I think. What's that?
A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
Use the right key, use the left key. Pick both locks. I guess we found a right key. Or not. We need to find... Okay, that's the tower. Tower room. Air. I think we found a... we found some keys, right? We got an water and earth, but no air. Okay. Let's look at that guy with... Oh, is that honey? Thank God. Honey.
St. Paul painted by Guido. St. Paul is shown holding a sword. Strange. There's hardly any dust, as if the painting's been cleaned recently. There's a small inscription engraved on the frame. Let's take a closer look. This is how Paul spoke to his pilgrims from Rome. Just above that, someone's written down the figure 11 on the painting and underlined it twice. I don't know, what does that mean?
11... I think we did just inspect the painting, right?
St. Paul is shown holding a sword.
Okay. So 11.
Strange. There's hardly any dust.
I mean, maybe we get
the painting's been cleaned recently. There's a small inscription engraved on the frame. Let's take a closer look. This is how Paul spoke to his pilgrims from Rome. Just above that, someone's written down the figure 11 on the painting and underlined it twice. I don't know, what does that mean?
I mean, we're coming back if we really need to spend those points, but currently I don't want to, because it's too much to spend a free one on, like, one. Oh.
A fragment of amber.
Ooh, we got 2 this time, because we got 12. Nice. So,
A painting of St. Mark from the collection of the Apostles by Guido.
leave. Yeah, we got the Devil Thorn. The tower.
Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido. Looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
Sophistria. Sophistria. Diversion, an important book on the subtle art of sophism. think that's the first one with the version. Observe.
St. John, painted by Guido Rini. The New Testament.
Analyze. Gutenberg
This
Bible.
book is incredibly precious. I believe this is the book my mother referred to when calling upon the Lord.
This Bible is
This
famous.
volume dates from the first edition of Gutenberg. It's the first book that was ever printed. The pages are covered in annotations in Latin, French, and Hebrew. Someone spent years studying this Bible.
Okay. What is it?
A volume of the Gutenberg Bible.
Okay. We're gonna leave it for the moment. If we have anything left there. Observe.
A drawing of the Apostle Matthew, painted by Guido Rini. He's represented as writing the word of the Lord, transmitted by the Holy Spirit, who appears here in the guise of an angel.
Yeah, I think now we can read the Bible. Okay, we got something with 11 and Paul. We got something with Paul and Rome. Wait. It was 11 twice. Maybe it's chapter 11, verse 11. That would be 11 twice.
I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? God forbid, but rather through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles, for to provoke them to jealousy. Oh, wait. A note from Mother is
Ha!
carefully folded between
Cool.
the pages here. What does it say? Dear E, I'm glad you found this note. I was afraid the code of the two groups of pilgrims would mislead you. Pick up the package. You know where, and hide it where no one will find it. It's imperative. Awaiting your reply, hidden behind the youngest apostle.
The youngest.
What? The youngest apostle? What does Mother mean by that?
Wasn't that one listed with young? Scrutinize the frame.
The painting looks like it's been taken down recently. But wasn't my mother said that she would wait for an answer hidden behind the apostle? Ah, of course. There's something written behind the painting.
Oh, okay. Okay, it was
On
the
the second day, the pilgrims will listen to the prophecy of the young apostle. They shall add one companion to their left and 3 to their right to complete their rank. What does it mean?
Okay, so who is he? Think about the code. Okay, never mind. Who is
St.
he?
John,
Saint John.
painted by Guido Rini.
Saint John. So we maybe can look something with Saint John. We got 1 left, 3 right. John. John. One left, 3 right? No, that's not right. It has to be something about John, I think. I mean, it's 1 left and 3 right, but I'm not sure if that's...
one.
Oh, it says that. Okay. Pick up the package, you know where, and hide it. It's probably... Okay, it doesn't... Yeah. Gospels. Analyze. Pastorals. Oh, we got here John 2. So we need... John. It was John. There's nothing with 1 and 3. Maybe Revelation? Wait. If I go back from the 11 part, because I haven't seen one with 1 and 3 on the left, but if I count it, then it would be 12 and 14, because 1 on the left and 3 on the right. And it is John.
And the woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time, and times, and a half a time, from the face of the serpent. Hey, a new note. It's been folded carefully in the corner of this page.
Okay.
The writing, it's
oh,
not
I'm
my
loving
mother's.
those riddles.
S. I found the book in your effects. I've concealed it where no one can get their hands on it. I can assure you, awaiting your instructions, I will hear your reply like he who hears the angel. Hears the angel? What does that mean? Oh, it's probably the place where she was expecting to get the location of the next note.
Well, that one was talking to an angel, right? Look at the frame. Okay, that is new.
There's something else behind this painting.
Uh-huh.
It says, half of each group will join the first city of Corinth. What the hell does that mean?
Half of each group. So we had like... Maybe it's continuing. We had 12 and 14. If we go half, it would be 6 and 7. I've concealed... yeah. So what does...
A drawing of the Apostle Matthew.
Matthew.
Painted by Guido Rini. He's represented as writing the word of the Lord, transmitted by the Holy Spirit, who appears here in the guise of an angel.
So Matthew. Matthew. Okay. Let's go back and check Matthew. The Apostles... Matthew. It would be 6-7. Okay, there's nothing about 6-7, but there was another one. Back. Huh. Half of them. Half would be... We can't do half from 11. But 6-7 would be... Or maybe half on one side?
Then they suborned men, which said, "We have heard him speak blasphemous words against Moses and against God."
Okay, that's not it. Pick up the hidden... Yeah, it would be 6 and 7. Can I read the instructions somehow? I want to read the instructions again, because it was saying something like half or whatever. And we can't get it from here. On this note, 2 groups of people who has led you. Pick up the package. It's imperative. Pastor the book of Revelation. I found the book in the effects. I've concealed it where no one can get their hands on. I can assure you, awaiting your instructions. I mean... Oh, maybe we have to read it from here.
There's something else behind this painting.
I have to write that one.
It says, half of each group will join the first city of Corinth.
Corinth.
What the hell does that mean?
So it's something about the Corinthian thing. So where are the Corinthians? We maybe have to go to half of them. So we have to check something with the Corinthians. So the Corinthians 6-7. That would work. Corinthians and 6-7.
Now, therefore, there is utterly a fault among you, because ye go to law with one another. Why do ye not rather suffer injustice? Why do ye not rather suffer yourselves to be defrauded? Ah, look.
Ah!
Here's a message.
Nice.
It is of paramount importance that no one finds it. Watch out for the Prussian. He's on the trail. Let's meet up. I'll leave it to you to organize the rendezvous. Not today. I'm unable to do it. In the meantime, I'll follow the first group to Mark, who will reveal the answer to them. And that first group of pilgrims, how many are there now? If I refer to the chapter I'm reading at the moment, 6.
What? Mark. I'm not sure where Mark was. Maybe Mark was here? I maybe have to read the whole thing again.
St. Paul on the road to Damascus by Caravaggio.
That's the only one that is not from Reni or whatever.
St. Paul is the only saint to be presented twice in these paintings, contrary to the other apostles. How come?
Examine
This
frame.
painting has been hanging here for a long time. A lot of dust is built up on it. Well, a finger has drawn a number in the thin layer of dust. I can read the number 4.
Okay, so we got something with Mark and 6-4. Maybe we have to do the same thing again. Trust in faith, the man with the sword. Okay, it's going up from down. So we got 6 and 7. He's on the trail. Let's meet up. I'll leave it to you to organize today. I'm out to do it. In the meantime, I followed the first group to Mark. First group to Mark. Is that Mark? Inspect the surroundings. I don't know.
No, nothing of value here.
Behind the painting?
There are finger marks, deliberately drawn in the dust. 8 in all. Little characters are engraved on the chest of drawers under the urn. It's a sentence in Hebrew.
Hebrew. Okay, I know what it means, I guess.
It says, count in the dust. All right, let's do it.
Okay, we did that. We counted 8.
There's nothing worth noticing here.
Huh. It's something with Hebrew and Mark. Six, 4, 8. But Mark was just to look. It's Hebrew. Galatians, Corinthian, no. Hebrew. 6, 8. But I don't know what the 4 means. I mean, I'm gonna check all 4 of them.
But that which beareth thorns and briars is rejected, and is nigh unto cursing, whose end is to be burned. Here's a message.
Ha!
There are some complications. Indeed, the Prussian is insistent. What's happening at your end? Do you need help? If tonight is not possible, let's say tomorrow evening, in the south room, where we reviewed the situation. When Paul understood that only the axe counted, he went back on his tracks. I await your confirmation to his left, in the company of the pilgrims that have joined him. Yeah,
Oh god.
this last comment is about their code. I should find new pilgrims near Paul.
Paul. Paul should be either here, but I guess it's here, right? I mean, we found a 4. Maybe that counts for Paul.
St. Paul on the road to Damascus.
Yeah.
By Caravaggio.
Okay, what do we have here? When Paul understood that only the acts counted, he went back on his tracks. Huh.
This painting has been hanging here for a long time. A lot of dust is built up on it. Well, a finger has drawn a number in the thin layer of dust. I can read the number 4.
Back on his...
Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior. St. Paul is the only saint to be presented twice in these paintings, contrary to the other apostles. How come?
I mean, we have 2 Paul chapters, right? 1 and 2, I think. So is that the other Paul one?
St. Paul painted by Guido Reni.
2 faces of the same... Okay, that one is new. He's not an evangelist.
Strange. St. Paul is shown twice, unlike the other disciples.
Yeah. He's not an evangelist.
Of the 4 apostles shown in this piece, Paul is the only one who isn't an evangelist. He is the 13th apostle.
He went back on his tracks. Okay, we got 4 and 13. Maybe we can find something there. He went back on his tracks. Was the first one the Romans? 4... 13. Yeah. He went back to the beginning? Do we have a 413 or 8? I don't know if he means with 11, but that won't work because we don't have a 24. Otherwise it would be 1524. But Paul understood that only the acts counted. He went back on his tracks. Only the acts counted. The acts counted. He went back on his tracks. I'm really close to just clicking all of them and just wait till it triggers. Because I don't get that one. That only the acts counted. He went back on his tracks. I mean, I could count 4 and 13. That would be 5, 14 if that's somewhere. With the acts. I don't understand the riddle, to be honest. Maybe it's because English is not my my primary language. Only the acts counted. I mean, we also know he's the 13th apostle. I think it still has something to do with Paul. Something with Paul, I think. The acts are counting. So do we have a 514? I think we already checked, right? I don't think we have a 5. We have a 512. Wait. We got 1, 2. If only the acts counted, it would be, yeah, 515. The acts counted. I'm not sure if even the 4 and the 13 are the right one on this one. Only the acts counted. Went back on his tracks. I mean, maybe it also counts like 11. And only the acts counted. 13th apostle. I'm not sure if that counts. 13, 7. 15, 2.
For we are unto God a
just
sweet
clicking.
savor of Christ, in them that are saved, and in them that perish.
That's not it. Yeah, I'm just clicking through it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't know where the 4 maybe plays in, or the 13. He went back. I mean, that could be acts. 1 out of 2 and 2 out of 2. Only the acts counted. I'm not getting it. Totally not getting it. And the notes here are also not listing everything, so that's also a little bit bad. Wait your confirmation to his left, in the company of the pilgrims that have joined him. Await your confirmation to his left, in the company of the pilgrims that have joined him.
St. Paul painted by Guido Reni. Of the 4 apostles shown in this piece, Paul is the only one who isn't an evangelist. He is the 13th apostle.
Okay, we're gonna use that one now. Sum up the information.
So we have the figure 11 twice underlined.
Oh, no, not that one.
And a story of a group of pilgrims who it looks like Paul is speaking to. Maybe it's a code. There must be a connection. A text on Paul must be somewhere, and it must be associated with the figure 11.
Yeah, we know that one.
But what's the story with these pilgrims? I mean, a connection with the figure, maybe? Strange. St. Paul is shown twice, unlike the other disciples.
Wait, I await your confirmation to his left, in the company of the pilgrims that have joined him. When the... What's that? I don't understand. I mean, we know that one. He's the 13th apostle. Just... I mean, if we do 13 and have 2... But I don't know what that means. 19. I'll
If we
just
have
click
hope in
everything.
Christ in this life only,
I
we
click
are,
everything now.
of all men, most miserable.
Okay, that's not it.
Whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, and whose glory is in their shame, who think only of earthly things.
Okay, that's not it.
For I through the law am dead to the law, that I might live unto God.
Okay, that's not it. We already had that. There's a 20, but 13, 15, yeah, that's not working. When we got a 4, would be 6. But nothing. We had like 24, I think. I don't know. Oh, acts. Acts. Go back to the acts. I wait your confirmation to let the company. That only the acts counted. He went back on his tracks. So the acts are counting. He went back on his track. Oh, 2-2. That's it. That could be it. If you go for Paul, it says 2-2. Acts. Only the acts counted. And that would be 2-2 for Paul, because there's no 1-2. Maybe it's that.
And suddenly there came a sound from heaven like a rushing mighty wind, and it filled all the house where they were sitting.
No. Okay. And I was pretty sure it was that one. If it's 30, I don't know.
And there were 7 sons of one Sceva, a Jew, and chief of the priests which did so.
That's not it. Gonna try the acts now. It's 10-8. We did that one. We did that one.
And he became very hungry and would have eaten, but
Oh.
while they were made ready, he fell into a trance. Hey, there's a note here. A message from Mother in reply to E.
I don't know that one.
We must leave urgently, but first I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare. Watch out for Volner. He figured out I was avoiding him. Allay suspicion. See you tomorrow evening. Stand ready. For now, let's cease all communication until we meet. Take care of yourself. I suppose
we
this must
did
be the
it,
last
but-
message. What happened afterward? If it's what I suspect, I fear the worst. What did Mother mean by, I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare? I must go beyond the nightmare. What does she mean by that? Clearly, she must be trying to do something useful, but what? A nightmare. Does that remind me of anything?
Wasn't there a picture called The Nightmare?
It probably has to do with
in the room for
object
Mortimer,
or
right?
something.
There was
Granting
a picture
that
of Nightmare.
this is the case, where might it be found?
I think it was here. Try to remember. I'm pretty sure it was Lord Mortimer's room where it said Nightmare. Mortimer's study. I haven't even been in Holmes' apartment. I think it was Mortimer's study.
Yes, it's the painting that was behind Mortimer's study.
I still want to know why it's 10-8.
Well, let's see if Mortimer has anything to hide behind his painting.
No, don't go out. Don't go out. I wanted to go to the Bible again.
Mortimer's getting his guests together. I ought to join them so I don't look
No,
suspicious.
don't go out. Don't go out yet. Okay, don't go out yet. Okay. We got... Bible's not enough, remember, but yeah, okay, that's the one. And we got another trade, I think. Or talent. Yeah, that one. I thought I also got a trade, but... Ah, that one. Theological, I guess. Yeah, I want to go back. I mean, I was on the right track. Oh, I can't click on it anymore. Damn, I have to check out my video then. Yeah, I think it was 10-8. If it would have been 10-12, then I could imagine it, because it was 6-8 that we had and plus 4, it would be 10-12. But I'm not sure if it was... Do we have the notes still? No. Damn. I will check it for the next episode. I will check it. If it's 10-12, then I can understand it. If it's something else, then I don't. Oh, okay, it's over. Where's my mother? Okay. Great, so we didn't fail anything. I refused to indicate a culprit to Lord Mortimer. I understood what my mother's message is about. I found all the correspondence between my mother and E. I discovered my mother's message. Okay. Good. Next. We're level 7. That's good. We won't make it to level 8. Ah, close, but no. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Well, we pretty much have everything. Let's have a look. We could do vigilance to level 2. We got 4 points. I don't think we have subterfuges on. That's the one we are missing, actually. Okay. So can we read 2 books now? Oh, we have to spend points first. Okay. I really wanted to do etiquette because we have a journal for that. I think. Yeah. Okay. So we can spend 2 points here and get etiquette up. Do we have occultism? Or maybe do vigilance. If we do 2 points here and 2 points here, we would have both of them leveled up. But if we can do 2 books, and I think we can. We can't do it right now, so. Manipulation. Logic. Logic is pretty low. But let's do etiquette. We're for sure going for etiquette. Do we have vigilance? That's the eye. No, we don't have vigilance. Okay. Occultism we do have. That's the one we could do. So if we go occultism and etiquette, I'm pretty sure we can do 2. Then we should be able to level up both of them. Alright, so let's see if we can do all of those. So we need etiquette and occultism, and I'm pretty sure we can do both. Oh, we can do 3? Oh. Oh, we can do 3. Okay, that's okay. I saw a logic one. Conviction. I don't think we have vigilance. Got diversion. Addition. We might go with science, since we don't have vigilance. I think we go science. Subterfuge would be so nice, but... Not sure if we should go in psychology. Let's go science. Let's go science. Science is... Oh, don't we have any science? Oh, never mind then. Thought we would have science. Yeah, let's take... Could go linguistics. Psychology. I mean, it would be nice to have 1 level in 3, and we got 2 psychology ones, so we've also got 2 erudition ones. Yeah, let's go psychology. Okay, so we will end this episode here. It's a little bit shorter, but yeah, I didn't know how long it would take to finish this quest, and the other episode, the previous one, was already getting long. So we will continue with the next chapter in the next episode. So stay tuned and join in for the next one. Till then, bye bye.